Welcome, Governor Cuomo. Please have a seat. I think you may know my Vice President Mike Pence, Dr. Fauci, and Dr. Deborah Birx. Hello, good to see you all. I'm honored to be here, and I hope we can come together, politics aside, and get a handle on this pandemic. What is it exactly you'd like to talk about, Governor? What do you need from us? Testing. I need help with testing, badly. The states can't do this on their own, and we need your help, sir. All I do is help. Mike, Deborah, have I not helped? What we've done is unprecedented. We've done more testing than the rest of the world combined, times 10. You're the best, Mr. President. Absolutely the best. Well, Mr. President, with all due respect, be that as it may or may not be, we need to ramp up testing, and with the states competing against each other, we must have your help. Andrew, do I look like a communist to you? The private sector will get this figured out like they always do. If I can help them, I will. But I'm not going to put toddlers in a factory making test kits and install netting around the windows and roof to keep them from jumping. Do we understand each other? Tell me what you need, and I might be able to make some phone calls later. When can you open New York City? As soon as we can test effectively, sir. And without your intervention, it's going to be later than sooner. I had 588 deaths yesterday. Yeah? Well, I've got 500 empty hotel rooms in Waikiki. Mike, what do you think about all this? I think if we continue to follow the president's 30 days to slow the spread guidelines, that the president will rely on the experts to determine next steps. If I can just say, I think that God has a master plan, and sometimes it can be tough, but he will see us through this. I think I can speak for the president when I say, no one has ever seen anything like this before, and no president has answered the call to duty like this one has. Thanks, Mike. Feel free to go do some thumping now if you'd like. You are excused. It was between him and Pam Bondi, but I said, if you can't grab their pussies, I don't need them around. So we went with Mike. Andrew, have you seen Ivana lately? Those legs won't quit, and she's packing upstairs too. I insisted on a wet nurse, and I think you can imagine why. Ivana, dear, come in here and meet Chris Cuomo. She's been dying to meet you. Chris is my brother, Mr. President. Yes, I know he is. Honey, meet Governor Cuomo. Hi, Governor. How's your brother doing? He's recovering, but it's a process. He's a fighter, though. Daddy, thank you for the diamond-encrusted face mask. Jared and I are off to Mar-a-Lago. Bye, mister. Okay, Governor, just so we're clear, ramp up testing, get open by May 15th. Deborah, Dr. Fauci, do you think that will be possible? Sorry, I was ordering a new scarf on Amazon. What was the question? I don't really think you can put a date on it, Mr. President. Testing is key, and I think the governor is correct that we might need to take it over at the federal level. Like they did in China? Anything else, Governor? Mr. President, again, with all due respect, I don't think it makes you a communist or a socialist to federalize testing in a pandemic. Given time, I agree with you in principle that the private sector would figure it out. Problem? We just don't have the time. Okay, I get it. Like I said, I'll make some phone calls tonight after Hannity. Let's take this to the dining room. The chef and team have been working around the clock on secret sauce, and I think you'll enjoy our copycat Big Mac. They haven't been able to get the fries right, so Jared is out at Mickey D's picking those up now. Mr. President, if I might, one last question. If you sent Jared for the fries, why didn't you just have him pick up the Big Macs too? You sure ask a lot of questions, Cuomo. Let's get going. Mr. President, one last question. If you've sent Jared for the fries,